Man, I gotta stop drinking soda. I know what you're thinking. Where have you been and why have we not seen your face in so long? I have just been all over the place, all right? But I'm not gonna get into that. In today's video, we're gonna be doing a quick walk around of the E46, and I'm just gonna be updating you guys on what's been going on with it, the new mods and such, and anything that you guys I think might have missed on it since. So I guess we can just get right to it and future mod plans as well. So I don't know if I updated you guys, but the hood had that nasty shit stain on it from when I purchased it from the previous owner. Got that painted, so that's gone. We also got a OEM CSL trunk, which is a must on these cars, especially with my goal in mind with this car, which is basically a CSL replica. But you know, definitely a huge mod for any color car. It is, you just have to do it. It's a must. You have to do it. It completely like revamps the shape of the car. It just completely changes the look. It looks absolutely amazing. We also got that flat bottom Alcantara steering wheel, but I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that already, and also a carbon fiber front splitter, but I'm pretty sure I showed you guys that as well. What you guys haven't seen is this CSL Carbonius intake. Super sweet, super awesome. I love it. It made me fall right back in love with the car again, and in my opinion, I think it looks fantastic and it sounds amazing. Unfortunately though, you have to hear it in person, because every camera that has laid its eyes and microphone on it, yeah, it has not done the car any justice. And it makes sense to me now why people say that it's, people who don't own it say it's not worth the money, and people who do own it rave about it. So honestly, if you guys are any E46 viewers in here trying to think about buying one of these intakes, honestly, it's worth it. It's amazing. My car sounds insane because I also have catless headers and this intake, so it's just straight engine noise, and I barely hear the car from the back. So honestly, I would definitely recommend getting it if you are thinking to getting into it. It is quite the money pit of an intake though, considering how much it costs. Even though I bought it secondhand, it just cost me a lot. I had to get all new rubber boots for these because there's a whole thing about how the freaking intake only works with the freaking pre-LCI boots, and my car was an LCI, so it was a whole spiel, and I'm glad we got that sorted out. But that was pretty much it. And if you guys are wondering, since it does delete the MAP sensor, I'm running RK Tunes. Shout out Jordan for providing me with the Alpha N tune. We are not running a map-based tune with a Castle Performance map sensor, which I do have, but I decided not to use it because my tuner, who I trust very much, told me not to, and told me that it's a waste of money and it's internet hype. And I believe him, because turns out the car drives amazingly. You guys are probably also noticing all this around in the garage, the lighting. I did that obviously for filming purposes, but also for being able to detail and clean the car. I might start getting into paint correction. I don't know yet. I really enjoy that and I find it very interesting. So I don't know yet, but I thought it'd be good for both things, and also the lighting in here kind of sucked. If you're wondering why the TV's here, we actually had an extra TV, and I figured, you know what, might as well slap this here in case I need to quickly find a DIY on how to do something that I'm stuck on. I can quickly just watch it here, so it's kind of neat. So on with the video. I just came back from a 2,000-mile road trip from New York City back home to North Carolina. I took the E46 M3 with me, and what ended up happening is, obviously from 2,000 miles of driving, lots of dirt, debris, bird shit, just everything you can think of from driving was all over the car. I'm gonna start showing you guys the car instead of my face. And it was pretty filthy. I cleaned it, I washed it, I waxed it, but now it's basically day 3 since it's been sitting in the garage since I've washed it. And it was a very, I don't wanna say light wash, because I did, you know, make sure the whole car was clean, but I didn't go crazy. I wanted to just get all the dirt and contaminants off and out of the paint. And so once I did that, now what I'm gonna do is essentially wipe down the car one more time with some clean microfiber towels, and basically get some spots I missed, water spots and such, any bird shit, any acidic marks left. I have to look very carefully, which is why I took the E36 out and put this right smack dab in the middle, so the lighting helps me locate that stuff. And I also just finished wiping down the mirrors. There's some really weird haze in it, but now it's like crystal clear. And I kind of finally got the mirrors to fold up. I couldn't find it in me to freaking fold them like that, because I just always thought they were breaker. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it today, and I finally did it, and it looks sick. It's like the Lamborghini doors of side view mirrors. It's kind of funny if you look at it. Like, why the hell did BMW make the mirrors fold like that? I think that's hilarious. But yeah, as you guys can see, the wheels are still kind of dirty. They're not very clean. Future plans for this car, obviously now that I have the intake, I am thinking about probably, right now I'm happy with how it sounds. It's a little raspy. Obviously I do have a rasp reducer in the middle section. I don't know, I really like how it sounds. I feel like it sounds like a natural S54, like with the rasp. I feel like that is the unique sound of the S54, and everybody tries to get rid of it. I'm just like, bro, that is like the iconic E46 M3 sound. So I don't know, to each his own. But I might get a Rogue Engineering exhaust because I feel like that one does sound the best on these cars as compared with the intake. The only problem is I spent so much goddamn money on the intake. I don't want to take away from the intake. Like, what the hell? I want to be able to hear the intake. But anyway, I'm not gonna be driving this much now that I just put 2,000 miles on it. I kind of just want to chill out and just leave it in the garage and not worry about it, because this car is the bane of my existence, and not in the sense of maintenance, but in the sense of me just trying to keep it clean and take care, really good care of it. And that just, what comes with driving is something I'm not able to stomach on this car, but for some reason I can stomach it on my E46 M3, which has a fresh paint job. It's kind of weird how life works, but there are a couple dings. I'm sure I showed you guys this multiple times when I first got the car. You can see them right there. You see them. I need to get some paintless dent removal done, and to get those out, there's a couple of them here. Probably didn't show all of it. There's also this dent here. I want to fix all this stuff. Obviously, I decided to put money into aesthetics and mods instead of fixing the little things and dings and things that are wrong with the car, which I thought I'd just get around. The trunk was a really good used opportunity. It was brand new, but I was buying it secondhand off of this dude who never got to put it on his car, and I got it for a steal. The intake, I didn't pay much on it. I got the homie price, so it's just like I had to buy these things, because if I hadn't bought them then, I'd end up having to pay in the long run to get them. Yeah, one thing that this car definitely really needs is a new front bumper. Like, this front bumper is destroyed. But yeah, so now I'm gonna start waxing the car and getting little things off, like these marks on the window. Like, it's just not a good look. I need the cleanest possible result because I'm so OCD with it. I also bought a shop vac, so once I'm done with the exterior, we can start hitting the vacuum on the mats, and I'm probably gonna wipe down the seats too. I'm not sure, but knowing me with this car, I probably will, because I just want to keep it as clean as possible. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna set the camera down somewhere and just probably get a quick time lapse of me waxing the car. All right, so I essentially waxed the rest of the car, got most of the dirt off, and I'm probably just gonna go ahead and do the interior probably tomorrow. As you guys can probably tell, I take my time with it day by day. I'll just like one day do the whole exterior and wax it, and then the next day I'll probably just do the interior and wipe it all down in every crevice possible. And I use these tools right here that help me get into the nitty gritty of it, into the vents, hard to reach areas. These brushes help a lot, and these help with the vent and stuff too. I don't really use this clay bar that much, but it helps. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I need to get my detail supply up. You know, I just need to make it nicer with better products, if you will. But overall, I think this video was just a quick little update for you guys, not too much to talk about. If you guys do have any suggestions for what you want to see with the E46 or my car, or any suggestions for me that is helpful, please let me know. Comment down below. I'm gonna try and start uploading regularly again. I do miss doing it, obviously, because, you know, work and stuff. I've spent so much money on this car, probably more than I did on the F30, and I've done like what, 4 things: Olin's, CSL trunk, and an intake. And it's just like, bro, like, the car still looks bone stock, but you know, with these cars, you already know less is more, so it is what it is. But overall, guys, that pretty much concludes today's video. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns regarding anything, please feel free to comment down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. But that pretty much wraps up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Peace out.